Hey guys, just wanted to do a video just about enjoying the moment. You know, ever since I was young, I would always just find a place where I can see the water, look at the sky. And for me, I always found that this was just intuitively a simple way for me to just feel at peace. And even as I'm doing it now, I'm just reminded of a fact that we truly don't have to go anywhere or do anything to be at peace, to be aligned with everything you love, because we already are everything we love. And this is one of the most, if not the most enjoyable thing for me to do every now and then, where I'm just looking at the view, enjoying the sky, enjoying the water, and I just can't help but share this on a video, because I know in day-to-day life we can get caught up with goals and trying to achieve and the future, that we forget life itself. And even just thinking about, you know, when I was a kid, and I think as kids we are naturally drawn to just looking at the ocean, being at peace with the simple things. And as I get older, the more I realize that just being present, just being ourselves in any given moment, is the ultimate goal. You don't have to do anything. And all the fulfillment that we think comes from outside is just here now. And then obviously, I think if you guys are like me and you get into spirituality and you learn about awareness, about being the witnesser, the observer, meditation, even these things can be concepts that the ego can just make you feel heavy again with even using those things as a goal. But one thing I can say is I remember doing this naturally as a kid, just finding somewhere I like, looking at the sky, looking at the ocean. And I also realized that this is what love is. It's our state of being. Just wholeness. Just, Even to put words on it destroys it, I feel, you know. But I just wanted to film this video. It's a little different to my other videos, but I just wanted to film it and post it because I think in a strange way, just me being in this energy of myself can help others to relax, to enjoy their life. Man, I've taken life so serious sometimes, it's crazy. But that's okay too. I can hear some music going on. I tell you, it's so freeing to just be in your own peace and to enjoy life without losing yourself. In many ways, I feel like a kid again. And even just before I started recording, I was just standing here just at peace, and I was like, let's try and film this. Let's try and just see what comes through here. You know, when I was younger, I used to be very at peace naturally, you know, more of an introverted sort of kid, and then I went through some pretty crazy life experiences that pushed me out of my shell, which I'm so grateful for. I got into training a lot when I was younger and did some pretty harsh things to my body, you know, like overtraining, under reading, you know, all to achieve a certain look and be a certain way, and even the pressure on myself to appeal to women, to be seen as strong and confident. And now I've come full circle, and I just have let so much of that go. But this essence of me looking at the water, looking at the sky, feeling what I now know to be presence, has never changed. And in a world that is now being taken over by AI, seemingly, I think soul desire underneath is the desire for our silence of our soul. And I'm hoping that the silence in this video can elicit that silence within you too. You know, I remember having a similar sort of experience like this where I surrendered and I just felt really at peace. I was at the beach somewhere, and another time I was at the park, and another time I was walking at the beach and also swimming. And it's like the mind just stops. And there was a saying that came to me, which was, there's nothing to do, there's no one to be, because you're already it. And I don't know where that came from, or if it was just a mental interpretation of the freedom and peace I felt, or if it was just my mind trying to describe what I was experiencing. But the only thing I can say that it is just awakening to our true essence, or my true essence. And really just not thinking. And I don't know how I got there, but what I know what I was doing was I'd drive to the beach, I'd pick a beach I'd like to go to, I'd drive with some music that I enjoyed, and I would just breathe into my heart center when I was walking at the beach, even when then I was swimming as well. And I think being in nature really helps, being grounded, being present, and aligning with your true self. So I just wanted to share that, guys. I know it's a little bit of a different video, but I just wanted to share that with you.